Welcome guys, you are on the channel Buzz and Rate, and here we don't drink, we test. And today we are trying two Czech beers. One of them is Pilsner Urquell and the second one is Budweiser Budvar. A lot of people suppose that Pilsner Urquell is a kind of Pilsner, and at the same time Budweiser is just a lager. Let's figure out together whether it's lager or Pilsner. There are two main categories of the beer: a beer of the top fermentation and the beer of the bottom fermentation. Beers of top fermentation are ales and beers of bottom fermentation are lagers. Lager is a common name for all beers of the bottom fermentation which renders at low temperatures and matures in a cold way. At the same time, Pilsner is a kind of lagers, but with brighter hop bitterness and clear taste. Lagers might be very different from light to dark, but at the same time, Pilsner is always light with hops taste. Today we are degustating two Czech lagers. One of them is a Pilsner, and also we are degustating Budweiser, and then we will realize is it a Pilsner or is it a lager. And as usually at the end of the video I will add my own review and my rates for each beer. Just imagine, Czech Republic, 1842, Plzeň city, brewers invited Bavarian master Joseph Grow, and he brewed the first Pilsner in the world. The secret of the taste: very clean water, such hops, and special malt. The beer is brewed according to a special recipe in the same cave cellars. A little bit history about Budweiser Budvar beer. Just imagine a Czech Budějovice city. I can easily imagine this city every day. In 1895, local brewers founded Budweiser Budvar, but there was an issue. One more Budweiser, but in the United States. Czech brewers defended the right to the brand, and now Budweiser Budvar is a true Czech lager. Let's start degustation of the beer. The first will be Pilsner Urquell. I have a friend who collects beer caps. For him, art is to open a bottle without damaging the cork. If somebody knows a proper way how to open the bottle without damaging a cork, please share your opinion. Actually, I am not good at this. We have foam 2 fingers thick, which is their specificity, or even with it carved. What can I say about aroma? Aroma is pretty refreshing, with some notes of caramel, the first impression. Immediately I felt hops bitterness related to all Pilsners. And there is something refreshing in that beer, but not so bright as I felt in wheat beer type. At the beginning, light malty sweetness with notes of caramel. Further on, in the progress of consumption, more and more herbal notes of sass hops and the long noble bitterness of hops at the finish. You can see my ratings here. So let's start Budweiser Budvar tasting. Pretty consistent foam as well. I would say it's more consistent than in Pilsner Urquell. What about the color? It's a bit lighter than Pilsner Urquell. Aroma is very light and refreshing. Also I can feel very light notes of malt and caramel. It has very light and soft taste. There are refreshing malt notes and very light notes of caramel. This beer has sweet taste, and Budweiser Budvar essentially different from Pilsner Urquell. There is no the same bitterness as in Pilsner Urquell. I didn't feel it. This beer has a bit sweet taste, and this beer is pretty refreshing and light. In my opinion, it's a great Czech lager, but I cannot say that this is a Pilsner. You can see the rating of the beer here. So, Pilsner Urquell is a classical Czech Pilsner with a bit of bitterness and refreshing taste, just a cheap dead lager. Budweiser Budvar is a Czech lager, about which I cannot say that this is a Pilsner, because it's just a lager. But it has light, refreshing taste, cool party beer from a lot of American movies. This was my personal opinion. Please write down in the comments what do you think about it. Have you tried Budweiser Budvar and Pilsner Urquell? Did you like it? And what do you think? Are they both Pilsners? Or Pilsner Urquell is a Pilsner and Budweiser Budvar is just a lager? Pilsner Urquell. Pilsner Urquell. Pilsner Urquell. It was Buzz and Raid. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe on my channel.